One of the real go-to baits for a lot of fishermen nowadays is what you call a shaky head. Now, shaky head's really been around for a long, long time. You know, years ago, back when I was a kid, we fished what we called a jig and worm, and that nowadays has turned into a shaky head. A couple of really good ways you can rig this. This is a conventional shaky head right here with a long shake hook. And the way that you want to do that to make it 100% weedless is you simply run the point of the hook in just a little bit, you know, 1/4 of an inch or so, and bring it around your worm. And then you want to turn and shove it up on the shank past the little barb here. Now, when you do that, then you're going to simply scrunch it up just a little bit, put this right straight back in where this is sticking up. You see how this is right now? It's up straight, coming up, and it's completely weedless right there. As it falls down through the water, it's falling like this. This is a conventional shaky head. Now, here's another little trick that I do. I'll simply put a little Rocky Brook limestone sinker up here on my line. You see what it is right here on my line? What that's doing now is it'll come down and it'll hit against the head or hit against the hook of that and create a little bit of a clack. Another thing you can do is actually take that sinker, put it right back here on your hook so it hits against your hook. That's a conventional shaky head rig. Now, here's another rig you can use if you're in fairly open water. That's a totally weedless rig right there. And it's simply a jig and a worm. What we called a jig and a worm back when we were kids, which was a precursor of the spawn. I got a dog up there that's really trying to learn how to fish. And it's simply a matter of taking a little small jig head. I've got a 16th ounce jig head there, and I'm going to fish it with an open hook. Now, when you fish with an open hook, you need to be fishing relatively open water, throwing it out on sand, or just a muddy bottom, or just a smooth bottom. It's not got much grass or brush in it, because this bait's going to hang up pretty easily with an open hook. But the advantage of an open hook, once a fish gets that in his mouth, he's caught. He's caught. As he swims along, he's actually hooked. You can go ahead and set the hook like we always do when we're fishing, or you can just wind that fish in. A jig and worm, a shaky head, a go-to bait for a lot of guys.